Hey, what's happening? Hey, y'all always know that when we come on and have interviews, it's always a baller. This time, y'all, we got a baller on as a coach, man. Listen, y'all gonna love his story. His story, I'm telling you, will encourage you to keep going, to keep fighting, to know that anything is possible. I'm talking about anything. But y'all already know how he walking. Y'all know he walking the right walk, talking the right talk, and doing everything the right way at all times. So at the end of the day, man, listen, Coach Carlos Locklyn is a a big time running back coach at University of Oregon. You cannot ask for a better running back coach than him. Listen, if I had a chance to go back and get coached by any coach, I could pick him myself, I would pick Coach Lock. I would pick him to be one of the coaches that coach me because he's just that type of guy. He gonna give you the real at all times. And he gonna be just what you need all the way through. If you was in high school, he everything you need as a high school coach. If you're in college, he everything you need as a college coach. Hey, I'm gonna go and say it. Coach Locke could be in the NFL, y'all. I ain't saying he live in the league. I'm just saying he could be in the NFL. But y'all, I'm gonna bring him on and let y'all hear from him, man. I'm gonna let y'all hear from the man himself, Coach Locke, man. Let me bring him on. Coach Locke, what's happening, man?
What's going on? You doing all right, Colin?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, it's a blessing to have you on, Coach.
I appreciate you, man.
Hey, I know you're super busy. You're part of the year where y'all probably got all the camps going on and everything. But coach, I wanna start off from where we took off at. You was still at Florida State and you was about to and then you took that job. I think no, you might have just got it at Western Kentucky. But man, Gardner took you from high school ball to top notch power five. But how did it feel when you was at Western Kentucky and you got back on that field and you started doing what you do back there with your running backs, man? How did that feel?
I mean, it felt good, but like I tell people all the time, I never carried myself nothing less than the running back coach. Even when I was a volunteer at Memphis,
Yeah,
and I didn't have the title as running back coach.
yeah.
My friend had the title as a running back coach, Anthony Jones, who's at TCU now. I didn't have the title of running back coach, but I never carried myself as anything less because for me, I was already preparing myself for the journey ahead. So I carried myself as if I was already a running back coach. So it wasn't no different for me. I went about doing the same job I always have done. That's doing the work.
I love it. I love it. Hey, I know y'all heard it. We're gonna dig a little deeper. Coach, you didn't get to tell us, but your best friend did. Uh Coach
Dominic
P.
Bowman.
Yeah, Coach Bowman, man. He told us the little piece, you hear that last little piece from us, man, that he said when y'all was both working two jobs, man, your high school job and your job. When he told me that, coach, I said, it ain't no stopping me now. Like, it's no way I can be stopped after I heard that story. Like, I already felt that, but when I heard it and I watched how y'all grind, but coach, they don't know about the story, man. And I want to hear it from your side because I heard his side. I want to hear it from you, man. How was that grind when he said both y'all was working two jobs, putting that work in?
Well, Coach Bowman, who been a great friend of mine, he was working at youth villages at nighttime, and I was working on a contract with the government at nighttime. And that was our GA period for one another. Like we would stay on the phone all night. If I went on a call out, me and him would stay on the phone all night talking ball, him talking defense, me talking offense. And that's the way we were able to educate one another just in the game of football.
Yeah.
But there was some long, hard days because he would get off at about 7 and have to hurry up, get the car over because he was an ISS instructor.
Right.
I would get off from my job and I would go home to sleep for a little bit, then go back up to Cordova to be up there doing the afternoon times to watch over our kids. But man, I talked to Bowman. We probably talk at least once or twice a week, and we often sit back and talk about like those times, like trying to get into the football aspect of things. I really want to be where I'm at now Dominique Bowman was a motivating point for me because he left him with the Arkansas Monticello.
Yeah.
And that left me behind at Cordova. The 2016 season. But he's part of my motivation. Well, you know what? Right. Let me try to go coach college because he kept telling me, like, man, you could do it. But I'm the older guy. I got a family. And I just stepped out on, it's almost like Peter, man. I stepped out on the water, man, and just, it was a thing of really testing your faith. Right. And you look at, I tell people all the time, Colin, you show me your sacrifice, I'll show you God's blessing.
Ooh, I love it. Coach, do you know, well, I know you know, but man, that was 7 years ago. That's not long ago. That means God accelerated you. I'm talking about accelerated. Now, go ahead.
Well, God, I put it to you like this. It was a lot of cleaning God had to do with me on the inside of my soul and my spirit. Because I was hard-headed. I didn't want to do what God had called me to do. Right. I'm not worthy of doing that. But God already had that blessing prepared for me. He had already had the right people who I was going to come in contact with me for me to get to where I got to get to. But guess what? I wasn't fit for the blessing. Right. So he was preparing me for what he already had. Yeah. And I just know, once I tell people this all the time, there's nothing special about my journey and what I did. But it's everything special about what God has done. Right. And God was already preparing me for what he had for me. But I had to learn how to submit myself to what God was preparing me to do.
Now, Coach, when you was at Western Kentucky and you got back, well, you said you were already prepared for the running back coach. So basically, you've been running back coach point blank period. But then you got, I don't know how it went to get to Oregon, but when the talk started happening, man, what was you thinking? Like, boy, look at this here. Like, I know you was like, Lord, thank you. But I just want to hear from you. How did it all get started to get to this point right here?
Well, I can say this. Mike Norvell, who's current head coach at Florida State. Yeah. And my wife always said, well, you always tell the story. Well, I'm so appreciative of people that you have helped you along your journey. Right. Vince Lombardi has a quote that says, the man on top of the mountain didn't fall there. And I used to hear that all the time from Mike Norvell. And I used to always say to myself, well, he didn't fall there, but he didn't climb there on his own. Some people helped him along the way. Right. Being there at Memphis for those 3 seasons, under Coach Mike Norvell, having a guy like Dr. Sherman Morris, people who may not never know who he is, as my mentor, they prepared me for when my time came. Watching Coach Norvell work day in and day out, one of the hardest workers I ever seen, put me in line with, to meet a Dan Lanning, put me in line to meet a Joe Lauren, put me in line to meet a kid in Dillingham who's a close friend of mine. He's head coach now at Arizona State. But Ken used to always tell me, if I ever get a job, he said, I'm going to hire you. Well, I kind of blew it off. You never take it serious. But, man, that guy stayed true to his word. He believed in what I was doing as a coach, believed in me as a man. And when he got the opportunity here at Oregon, Dan made me interview for it. And then found out I'm a ball coach. And they gave me the opportunity to coach the young men here. And I'm excited about it. Just going on year 2 and got a really good running back, bro.
Oh, I know. But before I even go there, you just made me think about it, man. What do your wife say when she say, babe, like, oh, this ride been so good? Because she been there from day one to now, like, and just seeing everything. Because I know how wives, because my wife be talking cold this, cold that, but they still loving it. But it's just, well, give me a little bit of this, or a little bit of that. So how does it go about the journey? Like, how she feel like, man, you just rolling right now?
Well, my wife was the one, when I told her I wanted to coach full time, and I walked over to Memphis December of 2016. And Coach Storms, gave me my big break. He's a strength conditioning coach now down there at Florida State. Somebody who I'm still close to. He just said he believed in me. And I told my wife I was going to go over there and coach at Memphis and see if I can work my way up. And people don't know this, Colin. Honestly, you know why I tried to go coach at first? They told me I didn't have enough experience.
Well,
Rose College.
And they shot you down?
D3 school shot me down. would not,
whoever did that, think about this to this day. I know they watching you. They probably done called you in contact and told me I'm sorry.
No, the coach over there, a really good guy that was over there named Jim Ryan. He would come back to the Memphis camp. He was like, you over here? Like, yeah, I'm over. At that time, I was volunteering. Then I went to being an officer analyst my second year. Then I became director of high school relations. But that just goes to show you that, I was thinking, not saying Rose College is small, but I was just thinking about starting off in a D3 school, and I just wanted to coach football.
Right.
And God said, oh, hold on. I got much bigger plans for you. And I could have took that as well. Man, they won't even take me. Let me just go back to high school ball.
Right.
But I said, know what, God, I believe in the vision that you gave me.
Yeah.
God had much bigger plans for me. And
right.
The first place I tried to coach at was Rose College, man. They told me no.
Listen, ain't God good, man? I'm talking about shut that all the way down and now don't go over there to Memphis. But check this out. You would have preferred Memphis anyways if you had to pick, like, God, well, yeah, you would have picked it anyways.
Well, I just wanted to coach football. No,
yeah,
I didn't care what levels on. I had coached high school football for 8 years, and I coached at the schools in Memphis that people told me that I couldn't win at. I coached at Tresvant High School. I coached at a Westwood. I coached at a Manassas. Then I went to Cordova. These are inner city schools,
right?
And I'm what you call your neighborhood coach,
right?
I didn't work in the school. I had a full-time job. Then I came and volunteered my time in the school. Now, my last year coaching high school ball, Coach Anthony Jones got me in the building there as an ISS teacher. But and those teachers there, I went back to recruit. Those are the first people I went to see. I posted some pictures of those teachers because they've been on this ride with me. And, and close to those teachers there. But I tell everybody, man, no matter where I go, I represent the high school coaches of Memphis, Tennessee. I'm a high school coach. And it's some guys there in that city, man, that pour into people that you would never know about, that poured into me, whether it was an Edward Jacobs, whether it was Terrence Moore, Preston Harris. It's a number of guys, Marco Goodman. These names I'm calling out, those people are responsible for Coach Lock, walk-on coach, whatever you want to call me. They're responsible for me being here because those gentlemen, they believed in me and poured in me along the way of me coaching high school football there in Memphis from 2008 to now.
Yeah. Blessings on top of blessings, man. Now, you have a big time back. I know you got other backs, but when I was looking up, y'all, because listen, I'm into football. Yeah. Two. Okay. Well, I saw Irvin.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
Well, I got Bucky Irvin.
Yeah.
And Bucky is a great back, great for us. Noah Whittington.
Okay.
And I got a couple young and up and coming guys, and Jordan James, who was actually from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, who came out here.
Yeah.
And my two freshmen, Dante Didell, who's from Picayune, Mississippi, and also Jay Lamar, who is from Seattle, Washington. So I got some guys in there.
Coach, how them boys rock with you, man, knowing that like you played running back, so you got film, you got stats, you did your thing, but on top of that, you so real. Like you might not never get that from no coach. Sometimes you with a coach that you ain't even really have no connection with. You just out there, y'all cool, but when you leave school, you might not never call that joker no more. But them, I know for a fact they calling you because look, I done talked to you and I keep talking to you. I ain't never gonna stop talking to you. So how do them guys feel about you? Well, I know, do they ever come up and tell you like, Coach, man, you helped me so much in this, you helped me so much in that, man. Thank you, man. Dog, I appreciate that.
It's a funny thing, man. Like I said, everything that I do here in this room is based off 5 young men that responsible for why I'm a college running back coach. That's Darrell Henderson, Tony Pollard, Patrick Taylor, Kenny Gainwell, Antonio Gibson. Those are 5 guys that was at Memphis.
Yeah.
They know the journey. They know the things we talked about day in, day out. Yeah. They was encouraging me, saying, Coach, you're going to get a big job one day. We know it. But when I got hired on this job, those guys were on the phone call when I got this job.
Yeah.
So my thing with my kids have always been like, my number one objective is to serve the young men that I coach. And not just to coach them as football players, but coach them into being great young men. And I love them. and I show them that I love them, but I coach them hard and I'm
Yeah.
stern with them. But the greatest joy I get is like I've been on the road recruiting. Bucky Irvin will FaceTime me with all the boys on FaceTime, and they'll say, "Coach, man, we miss you, man. When you coming back?"
Yeah.
And I try to play like, man, y'all don't get off my phone and leave me alone. Or when I get back, I'm walking out here for our early morning runs that they have, and I see the smiles on their face.
Yeah.
When I'm around, or me and my wife and my kids, we have something at the house where we barbecue and cooking for the guys. For them to just be excited, just to be around me and my family, that means so much to me than just being their coach.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be involved in their life forever. When they get married, when they have kids, I told them I ain't going nowhere. I'm always gonna be there. But I just like I said, I just love serving people, man, and being around people, man, bringing smiles on people's faces.
Coach, I've been telling people the whole day to tune in and check you out because I said your story was going to inspire right out of the gate. And it's right again doing me the same way, man. Now, you got walk-on coach on there. I know what it means. Give them, you to be basically kind of talking about it, but give them why you say you the walk-on coach.
Well, I took the term walk-on coach. I hear Mike Novell tell this story all the time about him really starting off at La Tech and end up at Central Arkansas, and how a handshake changed his life. Well, for me, what changed my life was me, like I said, walking over to Memphis. Now, I played college football, short stint professionally, but I wasn't a walk-on. I was a scholarship guy. But I use the term walk-on because I look at young men who come to these universities and they become walk-ons, what they have to go through, and I look at my journey into coaching. I walked on at Memphis as a coach. Yeah. And just in the hopes of getting like a shirt or just being acknowledged as one of the guys that helping out. And I eventually, God put me in a position where I was able to earn a scholarship, make a living doing what I'm doing now. Right. So that's where the term walk-on coach come from. I literally walked into this profession. I didn't have GA. Didn't have a coach to call, a coach to say, hey, get this guy opportunity. I had to really, as a young folks say, got it out the mud. Yeah. I truly got it out the mud. Now, like I said, my story is unique, but it's nothing special about it because many men have done the same things. I just took on the mindset that I was going to do a job so good that the living, dead, or unborn couldn't do it any better. So that's what my mind was focused on, and I still have that mindset now. Yeah, most people be like, "Well, man, you coaching Power 5. I'm still the guy in Memphis coaching high school ball, trying to find his way, and I'm always going to keep that mindset."
Well, Coach, I don't want to hold you, but my family, they always tune in to all the interviews. I just want to have them ask you a few questions. Somebody already put a question up, and I ask you a few of them, then I'll let you go. Cause I know you're busy. I know the squad ready for you. To kick it with them. Hold on, let me go back up to it. Hold up. It was Coach G. Hold up, Coach. Hold up. Trying to navigate through. Hold up. All right. Coach G said, Coach Lock, what Bible verse or saying describes your life or journey so much?
I'm gonna say James 1. Verse 2-4, the trials and tribulations, or how God prepared you through those trials and tribulations, how you able to gain perseverance, and God fine tuning you for your journey. So James 1, 2, and 4 that's my favorite verse.
Favorite one, Coach, man. Look, let me see. Hold up. Crystal said, Coach Lock, God put you on that path, the path you just had to receive. Yeah, he put you on the path just so you can receive it. No Sky Zone said, Coach Johnson comment on transfers. What that aimed at, I don't know what I'm missing what they said. Hold on. Will Gates said, Coach, do you think the transfer portal is good or bad for college football?
I think it's good, and I think it's bad. I think it's good for young men who have spent 3 years at a university and they have aspirations of going on to the next level, and they just need film, and they decide to go to another university, give them the opportunity. I think it's bad far as college football because a lot of these young men they don't know what it is to deal with adversity. So it has good and bad too. I'm not against the transfer portal. I'm not, but it's good and bad.
Well, Coach, man, I ain't gonna hold you. I appreciate you coming on. You already know how we rock. Hold on. I used to coach that. I'm assuming. Hold up. Al Love said, "Do you know JJ Burden and Anthony Newman?"
JJ Burton, Anthony Newman. Name sound familiar.
He said, "I used to coach with them at the youth camps."
Sound familiar.
But all right, Coach. Look, man. Again, I ain't gonna hold you. Thank you for coming on. We checking you out because you know I do all that Colorado stuff, but you know we all college football. I just took what God gave me to take off, so I've been rolling with it. But I interview with everybody, let them know, hey, we college football period. We football all the way through, and I had to get you on because man, you got great information that really bless everybody. So
well, it's bigger than college football, man. God put us here to serve one another.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of times we lose that in the midst of competing. College football, man, I'm just a servant of God.
Right.
Because I wouldn't be here without that. And once I add his, and I told God, you know what, I'm gonna submit myself and do what you're gonna call me to do, and that is being able to spread His gospel and let Him take care of everything else. I'm fine, but you're doing what God called you to do. You're a servant. So
yeah,
continue to serve, man.
Got to, Coach, and that's why at the end of all my lives, all the interviews, I always just pray with them and just bless them on their journey. But the same with you, Coach. May God bless you to have amazing season this season at Oregon. You coach your running backs. Everybody do their coaching like they it supposed to go. Y'all rock out. Y'all dominate. Man, I thought about it today. I said, man, me and Mike could come over there to that game versus Colorado at y'all place and just holler at you and be right off in there. But I was like, I'll talk to you about it later. But man,
no, we'd love for you to come out. That's something we want to do, man. Come out, man. We'd love to have y'all here for that game, September 23rd. And I'm just excited for the season, for everybody, not just us, but for everybody. I'm excited for these young men because this season gonna change a lot of young men's lives moving forward. So I'm excited about that.
Me too, man. Me too. And listen, blessings to all your running backs, your O-line, everything, man. We keep excelling and excelling and excelling. May goodness and mercy follow you all the days of your life, all your players. Man, may they rock out with you every single day. Like you say, you at weddings all across the board. They might even be naming some of the kids out there. Hey, man, you Carlos, you little C, boy. So listen, man, blessings to you, man, your whole squad, man, from the people who mow the yards to the head man. May blessings to y'all on this journey, Coach, in 2023, man. And really pretty much forever. You know how we rock, man. And blessings to my boy, Coach Bowman, man. Hey, because he gave me that little bit, boy, I was a lot like, what? Y'all were working that hard? Listen, that piece right there had took me to a new level. I was like, nobody can never say that they can't achieve nothing when y'all boys was working from sun up to sundown. I don't even know how y'all slept.
But this is the thing, though. It's not mentioned often. Of course, me and Bowman are extremely close, like my little brother. But,
yeah.
We had 3 coaches off that staff coaching college football now.
Wow.
Yeah, you have Coach Bowman, who was at Arkansas, who is now at Temple, and Bowman is one of the best coaches I have ever been around.
Yeah.
We have similar personalities, strong personality. We're passionate about kids and coaching, the X and O part of football. Then you have Anthony Jones, who's now at TCU, who was at Memphis. So we have 3 guys off that staff from the city of Memphis who are coaching college football. And if anything, they give other high school coaches hope that they can achieve whatever they set their mind to as well. So I'm telling you, man, I've been blessed, and now I'm looking to bless other people, especially these young men I come in contact with every day. I tell people all the time, I may not be in this business alone the way I move because I'm a move with God. But God have something else even better for me. But I'm gonna keep doing what He called me to do. Pour into these young men, pour into the coaches and people that I come in contact with, and I'm good.
Yeah, man. We already know. That's why, man, I love it when you be sliding through Florida. I'm like, yeah, get a little closer. Get a little closer. Go through Polk County. But man, the TCU coach, man, let him know we finna come for him, man. Try to get him on if he don't mind coming on. But I know that's another. I could text you about that. But yeah, man. Hey, coach, blessings to you, man. I'm talking about blessings to your whole running back room, man. May they soak up everything that you saying, and man, they take off like rockets, man. And look, we definitely gonna get at you and figure out how we gonna do this next move we got, man. But thank you for coming on, man. And blessings to you all 23 and pretty much forever on, man.
I appreciate you, man, for supporting me from the jump, man, from where I was at Memphis to Western Kentucky to Florida State to here. But you know me, anytime you call my phone and ask for me to do something, I'm gonna be here for you.
And you do, coach. Listen, man, that's a blessing on top of blessing. And that make me, when people deal with me, I try my best to be the same way. So nobody will ever say, well, say God bless me, excel. Nobody will ever say, hey, you can call him and he ain't funny now. Nope. I'm gonna holler at you. What's up? Talk to me. I ain't gonna change. And I love that about you, man. So, and Bowman and that's why I already know the coach at TCU. I know he rocking the same way. That's why I say I'm gonna see if he'll come on. But man, blessing to you, coach, man. I ain't even gonna hold you no more, man.
I appreciate you, my man.
Hey, and tell Irvin, man, that's me who be getting at it, man. I be trying to reel him in, but I don't know what he gonna do, man.
I make sure I talk. You know, my boys, them my sons. They call themselves Lock Boys. So
yeah. Hey, I'm gonna hit him with it today. I'm gonna say, Lock boy, go and check that video out. He probably already know, but yeah, man. Hey, he nice, man. Tell him I like his style, man.
He good kid. So
yeah, man. All right, coach. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you,
man. Hey, y'all. I told y'all, coach of inspiration, man. That let you know, man. Go for what you want. Go for what you want. Do not settle for nothing else. You heard coach say he was about to go to a D3 school because that's where he wanted to start out. But God said, no, I ain't going to let you go that route. I'm sending you D1 out the gate. So what dreams are we all not going after because we think we're not good enough for it? But in reality, God's saying, you show enough good for it. I want you to have that dream. Not tomorrow. I want you to have it now. Hey, but look, man, blessings to y'all. Tap into the after show. Y'all know we finna do the after show, man. Hey, that was Coach Carlos Locklyn, the running back coach at Oregon, man. I told y'all, this is a good guy, man. Listen, man, look, you'll want to send your son to him. If he's still coaching ball when my son come up and my son jump into football like that, man, and he in there, I'm calling him and Coach Bowman. Hey, where y'all at? Hey, this my son. Tell me if y'all want him or not. Them guys, I would guarantee I would call, man. Hey, but blessings to y'all, man. I'm gonna set up the call for the after show. Jump on if you're gonna jump on. If not, man, I enjoyed y'all tapping in with me, man. Holla, 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 yeah.